Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn will try to reuse the Luna son evidence he just got. The maternity test results proved that Poppy was lying. So now Finn has to figure out what he's going to do next. Of course, Finn will ultimately start allowing about Steffi and how she'll reply to this stunning news. You can go. Finn will worry about this stunner blowing up his family, so he may decide to sit on the secret for a little while. That's especially true since Finn and Steffi will be celebrating their anniversary soon. We all know how important Finn hates hiding effects from Steffi, but Finn might keep quiet and conclude to enjoy the calm before the storm a bit longer. Meanwhile, Poppy may turn to Lee with some updates now that she knows Luna is missing from her old installation. Although Poppy knows Luna is still in the captivity system, the officers refused to tell her where Luna went. Since Poppy will summon Lee to Il Giardino, that could give Poppy a chance to unmask about missing Luna and all her enterprises. Poppy may seek advice, so could Lee suggest going to all-important Bill for help getting answers? Whatever the case, Bill's cover-up is bound to fall piecemeal ultimately. B&B suckers know Bill got Luna out on house arrest and that she's living under his roof, so it's just a matter of time until his conduct come to light. At Forrester Creations, Carter will struggle as Daphne intensifies her temptation sweats. We'll see Carter's temptation curl out of control, but perhaps an interruption could prove helpful. Daphne's going to bond with Zend by midweek, so it's possible Zend will walk in on Daphne as she's getting too close for comfort with Carter. Carter may not cross the line with Daphne just yet, but she'll surely stick to the plan to betray him down from Hope and help the Forresters recapture control of the company. Steffi will be pleased with Daphne's progress, and will make further positive prognostications about their plan paying off. Hope advised Steffi that no bone was going to undermine Carter authority. Since Steffi was still angry about the preemption, Hope questioned why she indeed came back to the company. Hope suspected there was further going on than just Steffi wanting to cover her family heritage. Although Steffi tried to act like Hope was being paranoid, Hope studied she'd be a fool to trust Steffi under the circumstances and pushed for the verity. Carter tried to go over the details of Daphne incense launch, but he plotted to concentrate due to her intoxicating scent. After Carter admitted the scent was important, Daphne continued flirting and reeling him in. At the captivity, Poppy kept demanding answers since Luna was no longer there. The captivity functionary said Luna was still confined, but he was at liberty to bandy where she was now. Poppy was frustrated as the captivity functionary eventually walked out on her without offering any farther information. At Bill Mance, Luna cried over how amazing he was for getting her out on house arrest. Still, she could have lost her life due to the other dangerous convicts who were targeting her if Luna had stayed behind bars. Luna allowed back on her crimes, and what a monster she came. Bill was surprised when Luna brought up what she did to Steffi since she didn't generally talk about that. Luna assured Bill of her regrets since Steffi prayed for her release while in prison. The whole thing visited Luna, who nearly took Steffi down from her kiddies and from Finn, the only person from Luna's history who ever truly watched about her. Luna reflected on her only positive recollections from nonage involving time with Finn. After what Luna did to Steffi, she made a vaticination that he'd no way look at her the same way again. In Finn's office, he grew decreasingly nervous as he carried out the DNA test, but he knew he'd to find out the verity. Once Finn flashed back to saving box Steffi from Luna, the timekeeper went off to let him know the results were in. Finn eventually looked at the outgrowth and got evidence that Luna was his son, so he freaked out as he realized Poppy prevaricated. Some curveballs are still to come. Especially formerly Luna gets updates on the shocking biopater news. Zen will get to know the witching. And inimitable Daphne Rose. Daphne is supposed to be on a charge to betray Carter. But could Zend suddenly snare her attention? Zend is a handsome and fascinating Forrester, so B&B suckers know he's got a lot going for him. Although Daphne has shown no genuine signs of interest in Carter, effects might be different with Zend. It'd be nice to see a regard of the real Daphne rather of this over-the-top performance she always puts on. Daphne is working for Steffi and has to throw herself at Carter, but her Zend relations might feel more organic. What if sparks fly between Zend and Daphne right off the club? Daphne's magnet to Zend could potentially distract her from her Carter pretensions. Steffi might end up frustrated if she feels like Daphne isn't keeping her eye on the prize. Since Zend has such a good heart, Steffi might also worry about him trying to talk Daphne out of the plan. Although Zend has shown fidelity when it comes to the Forrester family, that doesn't mean he'll be on board with Steffi's plot to blow up Carter and Hope relationship. That's especially true since Daphne isn't indeed legitimately interested in Carter. Still, he may argue that Steffi and Daphne are going about this the right way, if Zend gets updates on all the details. Zend might start brooding in Daphne's observance to abandon all the fake Carter temptation and concentrate on a real connection with him rather. Of course, Zend is getting another chance to thrive as Hope for the future's lead developer. That could also be a factor in Zend standing against Daphne and Steffi's scheme. Zend may decide he doesn't want to lose the occasion he's been given, and he clearly will if Steffi earnings power again and cuts Hope's line ever. In other words, there could be multiple reasons for Zend to expostulate to Daphne's temptation plot. Between conserving his own career and wanting Daphne for himself, perhaps Zend could have some motives to shut Steffi's grand plan down. Zend might indeed go as far as exposing Steffi and Daphne's alliance to Hope and Carter if all additional fails. Steffi has some surprises ahead of her, so we'll bring you prognostications on any lapses and further news how Zend will fit in. The show might have all the constituents for a shocking new whodunit. Last summer, they brought some sizzling drama when they kept suckers guessing on who excluded Tom and Paul Hollis. Luna was ultimately revealed as the killer in a major twist, which took her from a putatively sweet character to a dangerous bad girl overnight. Riddle stories like that are always popular, so could B&B formerly be gearing up for another bone? Maybe the hot plot for summer 2025 could be a whodunit centered around Poppy. It's clear that Poppy's character is getting thrown under the machine at this point, so all this could be erecting nearly. Luna and Bill trash Poppy constantly for being an unstable user mama who paraded men around her son constantly. Of course, Poppy has always been portrayed as a bit of a gold digger as well thanks to Lee's past complaints about her. Although Lee wants to reconnect as sisters, that plan will go right out the window once she finds out Poppy slept with John Finn back when he was starting counsel. Despite Poppy's rearmost maternity denial, there's a good chance she's lying and that the DNA results will indeed prove Finn is Luna's natural father. This buried secret is going to provoke the fury of Luna, Bill, Steffi, Lee, Jack, Sheila and further. Poppy will face counter-reaction for sitting on this secret for so long, and for sleeping with Finn at all since he was her virgin consanguineous horse son. The show doesn't feel to watch how bad Poppy looks in all this. Are the Penns trying to establish some wrathfulness toward Poppy each over the oil and set up some motives for when her cadaver is potentially set up? It'd be intriguing if Poppy turned up deceased down the road and Luna was the one person who could be ruled out. Luna is on house arrest with an ankle examiner, so the Bobbies might leave her off the suspect list if Poppy's set up away. Still, that could be a mistake if Luna is ever tricky enough to overcome this ankle examiner situation. Luna might indeed have an abettor, so that's commodity to keep in mind if Poppy ends up departed. There's no guarantee we will take the route of killing Poppy off, but it's a possibility to consider when you suppose about the kind of writing she's getting now. Disquieting news could be brewing for Poppy, so we'll pass along any other grim prognostications and story updates along the way. Poppy could land in grave peril depending on what the show has in store. Thank you for watching this video, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.